use the one-to-one meetings you have with our team. That I highly recommend doing that. So these one-to-one meetings are with senior business leaders who have been there, who had like shared businesses in the past, and now they're working with ShedMate to help you, advance in your business. Have your kickoff meeting, which is the first one, generally with myself or Tiago. Then use those hours, bring the questions you have, and follow the method. So we share with you a GPS, like a step-by-step process that speeds up your ShedMate implementation. So if you follow that method, I'm sure you're going to get good results. But if you're just trying to do everything, like sometimes people start and they are really worried about how much the purling boat's going to cost. I was like, come on, mate, that's going to be less than 1% of your shed in many cases. So let's focus on cladding, insulation. Let's add this to your website to get more leads, and you can start using that too. And even if you don't have your pricing fully set up, as we discussed here, you could just open any of those sheds and you can create architectural plans. You can create, cladding layouts. You can export like a site plans. All of these you can do on day one. You don't need to do much. And there was a company that they were using ShedMate for a month already, and I went to do one of the one-to-one meetings, and I asked them, "How are you doing site plans?" And they said, "We're doing by hand." So someone does that by hand, and I was like, what? I was like, why are you
Yeah.
doing site plans by hand? Like, and then I showed them. I was like, in fact, we discussed this. You can just open the edit site here. You can type any address, like Tennyson Woods College, and from here you just hit save, and the schedule design is going to be placed on that block with the automatic block boundary added for you. You can click on that shed, move it around to the position you want, rotate it, activate high resolution imagery. You can confirm the position. You can measure the distance, like from there to a specific point, like this carport here, for example, if you want. And then you press a button like export PDF, and that's a big block. So I use A3, hit go, and done. The site plan is done. How many seconds it took us to do it, and then they're like, I can't believe it. Like we're spending a lot of time doing that by hand. It's like, yeah, and you have ShedMate, so why are you doing that? So it's very important to mention that because sometimes, and that's why I highly recommend the one-to-one meetings. Like use the one-to-one meetings, don't miss them, because they're very important for us to actually provide advice. So here's a site plan that's way better than what they're doing by hand, for sure. And it took us a few seconds, and the side plans they're doing was taking them at least 40 minutes to do something similar. So if you think about the return on investment, just this pays off because how much you're paying for the hour for someone to do that, and what other tasks that person could be doing on your business instead of doing a manual work that we just did here with a system instantly. So this is where the leverage starts to show. Good, Renato. We covered here a few different things. We created
Yep.
QR codes using the 3D Online Designer. We created a website from scratch, showing how you can add that to your website. And once again, every company have a different website provider, but the idea is the same. Add a button there, and that button will lead specifically to the link of your 3D Online Designer that you have as soon as you subscribe to ShedMate. So on day one, if you're watching this video here, on day one of using ShedMate, you could have your website out there. You could have QR codes that you can publish, and maybe in a week you receive those QR codes on a business card. You can deliver, and you can talk to people, and they can design their sheds. And we showed how to create shed presets and modify them, how you can add an imagery to it. So I think the end outcome here, we can spend more time on it, but the end outcome would be to actually have like one imagery for hay sheds, another one for machinery sheds, for garages. You could have a folder for sheds on sale and put the pricing of that shed there. So there's so much you can do, and they want to actually make your business like ready for the sale.